Well, I feel really privileged and honoured to be sitting in such illustrious company, because these three guys are really the stories behind three of the greatest horses in equestrian sport at the moment. Allegro, Big Star and Chilly Morning, and of course we're joined by Mark and Jackie and Alan. Jackie, in your opinion, what makes an elite groom?
Well, I suppose it's the dedication and the passion that you have for the horses, because you just want to do your best for them, the rider, but also it's your team behind you as well, because if you've not got a good team, you're no groom.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is a huge team effort. Jackie, Mark and I are sort of at the spearhead of it. We're there, our riders trust us to take care of the horses, get them to the big competitions, and we're out there in the forefront, but there's a lot of people behind the scenes as well at home keeping stuff going, so that the other horses at home are kept going so when the riders get back to the next one.
Because I really noticed that with all three of you is your relationship with your riders, because you've been with Nick for 35 years, Jackie, you've been with William 25 years, and you've been with Carl, 20 odd years, must be. And what do you think, what do you expect now of someone who you would hope would become an elite groom? For people watching, what would you expect of them?
Well, hard work. You've got to have hard work. I'm not the brightest sort of person. I think you need common sense, a lot of common sense.
What's your proudest moment, though, before that? What's your proudest moment?
I suppose, Rio, the gold medal. It's got to be, because, the horses injured and it was injured. A lot of time, patience, and I got it right.
Boy, did you get it right, my God. Jackie, what's your proudest moment?
Well, there's quite a few of them, over the years, but possibly Rio again as well, because with the issues that we had with William, it was so amazing to get there. But you look back at all the other events, and there's been those times when, like you say, horses have come back from injury and you get them right and they do well, or even just seeing some of the babies compete and do their first pre-novice, and that's the whole law of the profession, and that's why we love doing it.
I love the relationship you have with horses, but just tell us, what's the most annoying trait of your rider? I won't answer on. I know a couple of annoying ones. I'll let you say yours. I think we'll probably agree. But what's the most annoying trait with your riders, with Carl and Charlotte?
Carl, he's so laid back. I mean, I don't even know what's going on, and that's about the most annoying thing. It's like, you just tell me what is going on, where we're going, and what is happening. So I don't believe him. He thinks he's told me, and he hasn't. He thinks I'm telepathic. And then Charlotte, she's Miss Perfectionist.
Have you ever tacked one up and he hasn't moved the saddle? What's the most annoying trait for you?
I must admit, that doesn't annoy me really, because I think that's his rider thing. He likes to do that, that's great. What he does do that's funny sometimes, or sometimes not, is that he'll say, I think I'll just try in that bit. But he's never ridden the horse in for 3 years, or never ridden it at all. And often I'll say, well, that's a pretty good idea, you had it.
and she's got it, and she's stashed it away. What about you?
He's very much like William, really, with the saddle, always putting his saddle forward, and he won't get off because he'll just sit on and like it up and put it forward like that. He's OCD with like cleanness. You could go and wash the lorry out, because every time we get back from a show, the lorry's washed out, doesn't matter what time of night. The next morning, if he goes in and sees like 2 shavings, he'll get the hose pipe out and wash it all out again. Yeah.
So perfectionist. We're just getting a bit of a trait here, aren't we? I mean, what's amazing about you guys is we worked out that between you, you've been to 12 Olympic Games. 12 Olympic Games. That's incredible. That is just extraordinary. Comment?
Well, I went to Seoul.
You went to Seoul?
Yeah. And I think that was I think the best Olympics I ever went to. I think because the individual was actually in the stadium and he walked across the running track onto the grass and jumped in the middle, and you had all the athletes there, all watching, and so that was great.
So that's amazing. What would be your highlight of an Olympics?
I think the whole thing, from the minute you get selected and you go for the kitting out, which is an experience in itself, and it just builds up and builds up, and there's that magic word, Olympic. It's a can event. Everybody does the best they can for you, and it's the whole atmosphere. It's completely different from any other championship.
Do you agree with that one?
Yeah, there's, especially like London being, in our home country, in our capital city. London was a complete whirlwind, and I think back now, and I think the biggest thing I remember was driving out, and the people in the pub cheering the lorries that went past, and I just took this huge great sigh, we've done it, thank God, we've got the goal, we've done
So
it, and now we're going home.
Do you sometimes feel that when you're watching, that for you guys, once they're in and they're doing the thing, your job's done, it's almost just relief, or how do you feel when you're watching your horses do their thing?
Just hope they jump clear, don't knock the fences down.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
But I'm a bit superstitious. I have to sort of stand by myself. But like in Rio, when I watched Charlotte do her test, I stood by myself up the steps. So I thought, right, when Big Star jumps his first round, I'll go to the same place. Like Charlotte won the goal, blah blah blah. And then I think he went in the water or something. So I thought, I've got to stand somewhere else.
What do you feel like when you're watching?
I suppose eventing, in a way, it slightly has that safety factor as well. You're always hoping that the horse and the rider are going to be safe. But then after that, I must admit, I'm looking at, is his tail pointing at? I don't like the way that number 6 like this. And I'm always sort of finding things, not fault or wrong, but trying to find things that I could improve on as well.
And so to see them come down the final centre line, do the final hole, and then Charlotte drop her reins and Carl drop the reins and I think it's almost relief that we've got through it and they haven't let everyone down. There's that, the whole world watches Beever. Every step he takes, towards the end of his last week, the whole world watching every single step, waiting for something to go wrong. And to think that he's done it, he's tried so well, I just get really emotional. There's so much looks at me cry. It's quite embarrassing. Yeah. I just can't help it.
Yeah, I totally understand that. These horses become something different to you, don't they? And you put so much into it. We better bring it back round to the Grooms Association, because of course you're all ambassadors for the British Grooms Association, and the Grooms Association is working towards making your industry more professional. Do you feel it is becoming more professional? What are your sort of concerns, or what would be your advice? What's your sort of thoughts on the industry at the moment?
I think thanks to the BGA and social media now, people are realising what important jobs we have. They're seeing and they want to know what goes on behind the scenes, and they love to hear what happens, how we prepare the horses, and how we get ready, and the fitness work and everything, which I think is so important. And I think people are realising now through this that it is a profession. It's not a second-class job. We are really important team, and we're lucky that Nick, William, Carl, Charlotte actually promote us and what we do, and they're quite happy to push us forward and say, this is what they do, and they are very important. And I'm so thrilled that this is happening now with the Grooms. I've been in the job for 30 odd years, and so finally now that my job is so important over the moon. And if I can do things through the BGA and social media and through Blueberry making me famous, that it will encourage people to come into the industry, then I'm really excited about that, because we need people to come on, because we're not getting any younger. We need people to come in and help us out, don't we? and there's not that many people that have in the past wanted to do it. And I'm hoping that they can see that it is a good job to do, and travel have a great job. It's a profession.
You're hugely inspiring, all three of you. You know, the commitment that you've given to your horses and your ride is amazing. Jackie, for you, you know, for all of you, your horses are retired. When I say your horses, Chili and the Leg and Big Star, who are your big horses at the moment. So what next? What's the plans? What's the hopes and aspirations?
Well, I'm trying to go out into the equestrian world a little bit more, and hopefully through the BGA as well, and put something back into it. I've got my own equestrian services that I'm trying to promote, you know, teaching people, explaining more what we do as grooms, and trying to get people into the industry, not just as a gap year, but as a profession, and to make it as a career as well.
That's amazing. So passing on your experience, and you know, the thing that always amazes about all of you is the detail, and if you're prepared to share that. And what about you, Mark? I mean, there's so much going on with the Skeltons, because of course Nick has announced his retirement,
That's
but
right.
Dan is doing so well.
Yeah, I could end up with Dan's
The racing.
or I could end up in Greg's. Babies, you never know.
He'll do anything.
Well, listen, I mean, the BGA, I know, are so excited to have you guys as ambassadors, and for anybody watching, this is an extraordinary opportunity for you to tap into this world of experience. So do make the most of it, because I can tell you, just 10 minutes with this lot is fascinating, and you could have the opportunity for them to come and visit you and make the most of it.